Cool. So feel free to fire away your questions here in chat. So the division of interoperability, does that mean that you see Second Life being more and more integrated with OpenSIM, or?
Well, I mean, I guess Second Life, boy, I'd say for the stage we're at, it's pretty darn integrated with things like OpenSIM, because you can in fact use the open source Second Life client to connect to OpenSIM servers, which I'd say is a fairly high degree of integration. But yeah, I would say that the level of integration will increase as we open and standardize more of the interconnection systems. I think the key issue around that, just to be frank, that people bring up, and that's absolutely the correct thing to be talking about, is that content permissions need to work the right way to allow content to move around between these grids in a way that is reasonable for everybody. And I think the challenge there is that we're going to be in a world, and there are a lot of good analogies here to the web, but we're going to be in a world where there are many, many grids. And an interesting challenge is going to be the question of essentially kind of what the content copyright and what content use restrictions are on those different grids. And I think one of the most important interconnect standards, and beyond the standard, just sort of business practices and rules that are going to get established here are what the rules are around moving content between these grids. And that content could even include something that you're wearing. So it's a really salient question, even in the earliest days of interconnecting these different systems. So we have to come up with standards and protocols and probably trust-based or certification systems on around content. And I honestly think that that's both what is going to be the most interesting thing to work out amongst these different virtual worlds, and then once it's worked out correctly, the thing that's going to accelerate global growth, especially in the business case, the most.